So hey everybody, we're going to learn how to do what's called chicken fabrication. And so what I've done, I've purchased a whole chicken. And as part of the fabrication part, we're going to break it down into its many different parts. And so you want to make sure that your knife is sharp and you are prepared to do what you need to do. I have hot soapy water so I can clean my workspace. As soon as I'm finished, I have a bowl for scrap pieces, and then I have a bowl with some brine in it so that I can marinate the chicken when it's ready so that I can use it. So the first thing what I like to do is just kind of take my chef knife and take it and cut the skin right here so that I can kind of see where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is just remove the thigh piece and the leg, and you'll notice that there's a joint right here, and so I'm going to take my knife and cut around that joint. And if you cut that joint, it'll go real smoothly. And the same thing in between the leg and the thigh. There's a joint, and you see how smooth that is. So what I'm going to do is put that right here into the brined water. I'm going to repeat the same step. And what I like to do is just kind of pop the thigh out of the joint. Again, take my knife, cut around that, find the joint, and if you meet with resistance, that means you haven't found that joint, and that's the part that you don't want. You don't want to have any type of resistance. Next we have the wing, and what I'm going to do is called the airline cut. So I'm going to leave the drumstick piece attached to the breast on one of them. And again, find the joint. Once you find that joint, it should cut smoothly. And on the other one, I'm going to remove the whole wing, find the joint, and then cut. And so now all we have left is your back piece and your breast. And what I'm going to do is find the breastplate, and I'm going to slowly remove the chicken breast from off the breast plate, like so. And our goal is not to leave any meat on that breastplate while leaving your wing attached to your breast meat, like so. And this is what we call an airline piece right here. And then I'm going to remove the other piece of breast from here, find the breastbone, and you almost want to go at an angle when you're doing that. So we'll take this, we'll remove our skin. Now of course the skin is the best part of chicken. And then right here is the chicken tender. This is chicken tenders. We remove that. And then in culinary, we would clean this piece up a little bit more. We would French the bone, so the only thing we would see is just the bone. But because we're not in culinary, we're going to leave that, remove the chicken tender, and here we go. So now we have our 8 pieces of chicken. We have our thigh pieces, our tenders, we have our wings, and then we have our drums. Very simple, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Now this takes years of practice, so don't go out there and just kind of rush to be able to do this. Take your time, practice it, and you will get it. And that's just one of the basic fundamentals of learning how to cook in a regular kitchen. And so what we're going to do is take these pieces of chicken and we're going to use them in the recipe a little bit later down the road.